homebrewed, but it's also not homebrewed. So what it is, with 6 bags of sugar, hello, you can go to the likes of Love Brewing and they do a kit, and basically it's called a distilling kit. And what it is, it's yeast, and I've left the finings down the shed so I can't show you the finings. So you've got turbo yeast. You can use different brands of yeast. You can use brands of yeast that go up to 23, 24% ABV. You've got your carbon, you use that to clear out the impurities. 6 bags of sugar and basically a 15% vodka, or actually fermented spirit. Now, this is totally legal. You too are 60% or 95% vodka, but that legal in the UK, unless you know somebody who's going to do it and you don't mind, and then fair play. Job's good. So I'm going to show you how to. I'm not going to show you how to distill or that, because one, I ain't got one, and two, I won't anyway, because obviously, for obvious reasons. So first things first, we're going to chuck sugar in. So I boiled one kettle full, chuck that in. Obviously, fermentation bucket's clean. I've just used it for Vimto wines. Vimto wine's been in there about 3 months, so feels like 3 months. So pretty much, there are other people that do this. Love Brewing do their own way of doing this, but I like my way because with Love Brewing, it's a lot harder to get rid of the sugar. With this way, it's a lot easier to get rid of the sugar. So turn that on. About 6 bags of sugar in there. Let's chuck them in. At this time of year, with the heat at the moment, especially in my shed, bubble up. First thing you've got to think of is that sugar's got to be dissolved. That's good. There's number 4. Number 5. And the process of stirring, and the wife says, I'm good at that. And number 6. Sterilised spoon. Like you would with a cup of coffee. And keep stirring it until you can't feel any resistance from the sugar. And as you can hear the sugar in it. This is why 2 kettlesfuls of water gets rid of it quicker. So yeah, you can do the spirits way, or if you look on the likes of Love Brewing and other sites, say if you're looking at doing a fermented vodka, which is totally legal, it only becomes illegal in the UK, that is, when you start distilling. Although when you look at all the websites out there, they all do it. You look all over YouTube, they all do it, but I mean, if you know someone who's got an air to look T95 or whatever they're called, then it's their morals. But yeah, you can get I mean, you can, there is a way of distilling. Is it freeze distilling? There are ways of distilling without an air still, which is, you know, it's what they do, you know, it's what can be done out there. So there are ways, you know, and I'm sure there are places on the internet where you don't need the actual machinery to do it. But that's beyond me. I'm only showing you how to make a vodka mix. And obviously, like I said, you can get stronger vodka mixes that make a 23-24% vodka. And you can get the still spirits liqueur. It was okay. You need to mask. There's a bit of a taste with it. Hot water. And if you ever do these, they're so lively. Don't put it in your house where you're sleeping, because they're bubbling. Absolutely very tin. So I'm getting to the stage now where I can't hear any sugar. So that's good. And the spoon's clean as well. Another good sign. Right. Now, we add, actually, let's get it up to 24 litres first. And then we'll add the carbon. And then the yeast. And it's basically, it's as easy as that. And then you let it brew. This I think it's 24 litres, if memory serves me correctly. Yeah, you put 24 litres in. There are faster versions. So, sometimes you might want to go a fraction further. One of those people who has got a still, because you want to. If you're going to do 4 litre, if you've got an air still, you do 4 litres at a time. With a T500, you put the oil in there, as far as I remember, from what I've read. The air still is probably, if you're looking at getting a still, I would say the air still is probably the best way to go on. But in any doubt, creative winemaking, the best, in my opinion, the best that I use. There will be other people out there who know more than me. I've got the equipment and will be able to comment if they're brave enough to. So up to 17 now. So it doesn't take long to do. You know, obviously your fermenter's got to be as sterile as they come. The good thing is the carbon does get rid of a lot of the stuff out of it as well. And then your finings, obviously. Obviously, like a lot of things, it's dependent on your water in your area. And my advice, if you're doing the texture in, because that gives me that much clearance, which you're going to need. It goes crazy. Right, with this comes quite solid, so you have to work it Now it's quite loose, it's like water now, it goes everywhere. So don't be wearing your decent clothes. Awful stuff. Trust me. Well, that's the first time I've done one of them where it's been that that clean. Only got a little bit of black on me there. Evil stuff. Don't get it on your clothes. So that's already working itself around. You don't. By the time you'd probably give it a bit of a stir, but I'm going down to the shed because I put 2 litres, warming up. So to show you that. So there's the yeast. Lots of it. Lots of yeast. Lots of nutrients. It's all been sterilised. It's going to go to the shed and it's going to be bubbling like merry out, at least for the first 3 days. So doing any reviews is going to be interesting, to say the least. Right.